Hey everyone, welcome in. I'm Jess. This is Wednesday, and today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to play a little game called Riverside. It was a new acquisition from me that I got at GenCon. My hubby was fortunate to get to play it at PAX U last year and was like, I need you to get this game. So today I'm going to be teaching y'all how to play it. It is designed by Elif and Asmund Svensson. I apologize if I mispronounced your names, but Elif has done games like Avenue, which was also interpreted into Kokoro. He did Mangrovia, and several other games that you would probably recognize. So yeah, this is a fun roll and write. It looks complicated, but it actually is pretty straightforward in how to play. So I'm super excited to have you all play with me today. And because it's Wednesday, there's also going to be our tournament game for Second Chance. So that is definitely going to be happening in the latter half. So stay tuned for that, friends. But let's go ahead and say hi to everyone in the chat. I see Phantom Meeple is here. Hello. Welcome in. Slivers. Hi, 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 hi. Yes, enjoy the work and lurk. I always appreciate that. And anyone else that might just be hanging out on their Wednesday, whether it's the afternoon or evening time, I appreciate it either way. It's been quite the ride not having to stream because I was just at GenCon over a week ago, and it's so crazy to think about it that it wasn't that long ago, but yet it felt so far away because I didn't stream for quite a long time. So I missed you all, and I know that there was a lot of fun happening on Twitch while some of us were at GenCon. And I know that there's some folks that are been showing off their hauls and doing unboxings and things like that, which is really, really cool. My way of unboxing and showing you all of my games is that I'm probably going to be playing them on stream with in some way, shape, or form. So this is one that I got from GenCon, so I'm going to show you it that way. Good morning, Gus. Good morning, Tan. Nice of you to join. Thank you so much for hanging out today. And you probably saw on Instagram and Twitter, I took a picture of my haul, and it was not as large as some other folks, and it was a little bit larger than others. And so, Olympian, thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. 4 months now. How are you, my friend? Hope you're having a lovely Wednesday. So my haul was very formulated. Gus made sure to write down like a list of games that he wanted to have me take home, and some that were like on the maybe list. He did his research. He was on the BGG like expected games for GenCon, 2022, and he was taking notes and like writing them down, and we were going through a list, and he would show me and like, is this game of interest to you? Is it not? And we also try to like filter through, like, do we think this is going to go to our local game store? Is there something used to having it be, is there something that I want to have it done? Question. Can one not in need of them turn off the closed captions? Yeah, there should be a button. Thank you, Phantom. And Olympian for sharing that. I just recently found out how to put closed captions on my stream. I was reading some articles and some people on Twitter posting about the accessibility thing, and it was a lot of people were saying how they wished more streams were in closed captioning because either A, they have some sort of hearing disability, or B, they're streaming while they're doing something else, so they can't necessarily have the volume on, so they would like to have the closed captionings on so they can read while the stream is happening. So I just recently found out how to do this, although I don't know how to incorporate it yet for my guests to come on. If you were watching on Monday night when I had my lovely co-hosts Joe and Abby on, I couldn't figure out how to turn it off. Yeah, that's true, Olympian. So we'll see. I'm still doing some research, but for now, I know if it's just gonna be me on a stream, I will have these closed captions on. Ray from CGE uses Skype. Oh, that's a good call. Okay. I might have to ask her how she sets that up because I don't use Skype. It's been ages. Oh, cool. Thanks, Olympian. Yeah, I haven't used Skype in ages, so it might be time to go back. It's so weird to have to try to this new tech, and sometimes it doesn't work and you're like, I just have to revert back to what I'm used to. So yeah, I'll check that out. So thank you for sharing that tip. So yeah, I'm super looking forward to sharing some of this stuff with you of my gaming haul. I know that there are some games on the docket that some of you were asking about. I know Red Cathedral Contractors was one for sure. There are a few folks that were interested in Sobek. So yeah, but this one I know for sure I wanted to get to the table. Just because Gus was like, oh, this game is fantastic. We should add it to our collection. And you know us in roll&write games. It's something that is definitely up our alley. So yeah, and it was a super quick teach. And so I'm super looking forward to teaching you all on how to play it today. But yeah, how are all of you doing so far in this week? It's going to be quite the excitement stuff happening this weekend. The Tabletop Live Network is raising money for Extra Life. And I just got asked to do a second stream for them. So I'm going to be doing 2 streams over the weekend. One on Friday evening at 8 p.m. Pacific. I'm going to be playing a Mega Karuba, which means trying to play Karuba with as many people as possible. And even if you don't have the game, there is still a way for you to play. So that's going to be on Friday evening. And then Sunday afternoon, I just confirmed I'm going to be playing Azul, the original Azul, with the lovely, lovely, lovely Cater Blossom. That's going to be Sunday afternoon at 2 p.m. Pacific. So, yeah. And oh my goodness, hello, Giggles and Kate. Just when I was saying such wonderful things about you, my dear. Yeah, everyone. Perfect timing indeed. Yes. And hello, James. Welcome in. Yeah, everybody say hi to everybody in the chat. It's all a friendly chat here. Can't stay long, unfortunately. That's okay, James. I know you're working. You got a big day ahead of you, so I hope everything goes well with work. Thank you so much. Just for even stopping by and saying hi. It really means a lot. So thank you. Yeah. Oh, hi. So yeah, and this is my first time actually streaming for Extra Life. For those that aren't familiar, it's usually streams or events that happen in the gaming world where people play board games or video games and raise money for their local children's hospitals. Today, or this time around, we are spread out throughout the U.S. So there's going to be several different hospitals that are going to be supported. I myself am going to be supporting the Dornbecker Children's Hospital here in Oregon. And yeah, it's going to be really cool. I'm looking forward to it. I do have some incentives that I'm going to do with folks. If they donate a certain amount of funds, I'll either A, do a Chubby Bunny challenge, or B, I'm going to do a sticker challenge. And so I'm really glad that you're here, Kate, because I was going to ask you if you have some random stickers in your house. Because for every donation, $5 donation that we get during our stream together on Sunday, I'm going to ask for us to each put stickers on our face. Just for it be kind of just a silly incentive while we're playing Azul. Yes, I am doing awesome. Yes, you do have rando stickers. See, I figured as much. So yeah, we're gonna do that, and it's gonna be just really, really exciting and really fun. Yeah, and also, like I said, later on in the stream, we're going to be doing our monthly tournament for Second Chance. So there's the game sheet if you want to play along. That's going to be in the latter part of the stream. But anyway, yeah, I'm super looking forward to it. Extra Life, we have over 30 streams that are going on. I think there's like 28 or 29 of us that are going to be streaming all at different times, playing all different kinds of board games. Some are doing giveaways. Some are, just doing silly stuff for like a certain amount of dollars that they hit. Yeah, it's going to be a fantastic time. So if you all are interested in learning more about it, I think I have the chat command for TLN in there. You can look on the website and it'll take you right to our homepage. And then on the homepage, it'll take you to the Extra Life donation page if you want to donate. Our goal is to get $5,000, which sounds like a lot, but I think with all of us collectively doing it together, I think it'll be fantastic. So anyway, let's get down to this wonderful game because we've got some games to do. We are already at 5:05. Well, that's fantabulous. I like it. So here we go, friends. Welcome to Riverside. Da, 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 da. I'm going to read this little blurb because I think it kind of sets the tone, okay? Far to the north, in a remote winterland, a small river cruise company offers exotic tours like polar bear safaris, reindeer trips, ice fishing, and more. Lucky tourists may even get a chance to see the northern lights. You work as a tour guide to try to attract tourists to your guide boats for spectacular excursions. So there we go. A little flavor text for you. So yeah, in this game, thanks, Kate. I try to set the tone. I think it's helpful to like get you all into the theme of the game, right? Okay, so in this game, what we are doing is we're taking a cruise down this river. We start up here. There's actually a little standee, but because I'm flat on the table and we're looking top down, I took off the little standee. So I'm just going to be moving our little boat, sliding it to and fro. So what's going to happen is I'm going to roll or put in my little dice tower these dice. And these dice indicate each of the different excursions that you can go on, as well as the fuel necessary to burn for some of the excursions. Because it's winter time in this setting, some of the excursions require extra heat to go on because we don't want to have our passengers freeze while they're trying to look at polar bears. They want them to be warm and cozy. So the heat die is actually this green one. So I would roll this one first. This one indicates how much heat would be spent for that one. Yeah. Oh my gosh, to live and dice in LA. Riverside's become one of your favorite roll and writes. That's so fantastic. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Tan and Abby. I appreciate you both. So this is what is going to be needed for the fuel required to power some of the extra excursions. So what's going to happen is after I roll this, I'm going to have this off to the side to require, this is what heat is needed for it. Our heat tracker is up here. So for the entire game, we only have a set number of fuel that we can burn for heat in order for our excursions to keep going on. And then we've got these 5 other dice that we're going to roll to indicate for the 5 different excursions. What it do, baby boo, Sir Bearsworth? So we've got the polar bear excursion. We've got the sunset mountain climbing excursion. We've got the reindeer excursion. We've got the ice fishing excursion. And we've got the local brew house excursion. Or as I was playing this with Gus, I called it the booze cruise. So there we go. So those are indicated by the 5 different dice. What's going to happen is after I roll these dice, I'm going to put them in numerical order. And whatever the middle number is, which is called the median number here, that's how many spaces the boat is going to move on these excursions, okay? Once we move the boat, then we can evaluate which villages we can go visit and which excursions we can take, okay? All along here, you'll see little boat docks. and the different color excursions that you can go to. Once you land at a certain location, from the boat, you can go a matter of 3 spaces in either direction, either to the east, to the west, or west to east, in my perspective, or north and south, depending if you have this little cross stream here, and try to visit one of these excursions. When you do that, let's say you wanted to go here, you would cross off the number of pips indicated on that color die that matches that excursion here in your happy face boats, because you're requiring passengers to go join on your boat so you can go on these excursions. You can't send empty boats to an excursion if there's no people on it, right? So you want to fill up your boat as much as possible. And if you are able to fill on a boat, you will check off one of these tickets, you will fulfill that excursion, and you will write it down here in that number. And how that number is accumulated is you will multiply whatever the number is by the number listed on that actual excursion. Okay, so there's some math going on in this game as well. Be mindful of that. If you need some help with a calculator, that is totally fine. However, as you see, as the game progresses, what you're going to need to do is you're going to need to make sure that your that your excursions are greater in future turns than they are in the previous turn. So here, if I went to this excursion for the polar bears and I took the 2, I would do 2 times 9, which would be 18. So on my next polar bear excursion, I need to make sure it is greater than 19 or 18. In order to fulfill that excursion. If you can't, then you can't go on that excursion. It's just simple as that. Most of the time, you're able to do that. There's other decisions for you to make, so it's not going to be that difficult. There are also ways that you can change the dice manipulation and take higher number values and things of that nature. Also, you will see here, as when you complete a row of passengers, there are some other checkboxes, bonuses that you can do on other colors. So think about it in a way of, like, if you've ever played That's So Clever, certain rows can give you extra checkboxes in other colors, and so that's what these would do here. Now, you will see there are also purple passengers. Those are considered royals. Once you have completed 2 royals in an excursion, you activate the bonus for that excursion. This bonus here for the polar bears is you can visit a second village. So see, one of these villages sometimes has 2 different excursions you can go on, which means you would be able to fulfill both. This one allows you to fulfill a second village. So let's say if the boat was here, you can go here as well as here, okay? Or here, I would say, because it's within 3. As well as within 3. Hello, Gameritis. Welcome in. So that one allows you to take a second village. So wherever you see the little boat dock, that allows you to do a secondary village, whatever excursions are there. This one allows you to add 3 pips to a die, and that could help you for gaining those excursions to get higher values. This one allows you to add an additional ticket on here. Tickets are important. I will explain for the stave churches coming up there as well. This one allows you to not be able to burn any fuel for a certain excursion, which is helpful because anytime the die that is of greater value than the median value will go up here. And if you want to use that excursion die up in the higher values, you must also burn the fuel. So like I said, like I was thinking about, Yes. Thank you, Kate. No worries. With these excursions, I like to say these people are a little more needy. They're a little cold when they go on their excursions, a little more cranky, so they need to get heated up when they go on these excursions. So those are the higher value die that will go here. But this one allows you to negate that value so you don't have to check off anything as well. You can always add the fuel cost to either side if you want to increase the number of passengers in your excursions as well. That is always an option. And then finally, this one for the pink one, the pink excursion allows you to go 6 spaces away from the boat instead of just the normal 3. Okay, so we're going to keep rolling, keep playing all these things. I'll kind of talk through my turns as I go through, but I'm playing the solo mode rules, which means if I get the captain's area above a score of 50, I pretty much am set to have my own score. If not, I could save my score. If not, then I would lose 15 points. But the threshold for solo mode is to get at least a score of 50. Okay, finally, I will explain what the stave churches do. The stave churches, what they do is you add up all of the tickets, the number of tickets that you have checked off, not the numbers next to the ticket, but the count of tickets themselves. You will multiply that by whatever number it is, and you will put that number here into the stave church area, okay? The stave church area, again, also needs to be greater as you go around for the stave churches, okay? So as long as you've got a little bit of a smaller number here on this stave church, you have to make sure you get a greater value because this one here towards the end is only a value of 1. So hopefully as you've been going around, you've been collecting more tickets, so your value would be more valuable for you to gain towards the end of the game. Okay, and that's pretty much it. Sum totals are going to be as follows. You will take the number of tickets that you have for end game scoring. You will take the number of tickets that you have, whatever the values are inside of them, you're going to add those together, and that is your sum value there. Then you are also going to add together your 3 excursion values and put the sum total there. Add those 2 together, and that is your total for that color excursion. Okay, so you're going to do that for all 5 colors. Then you are also going to take whatever that sum total is. You are going to take that sum total together from the stave churches plus whatever your lowest value is on the other 5. Add those 2 values together, and if it is greater or equal to 50, then you will add an additional 15 points of a captain bonus. If it's less than 50, then you will minus 15 points for the captain bonus, and that's what you would score for the final scoring for the game. Yeah, so it seems like a lot, friends, but as I'm going through and trying to take my scores, take my turns and things too, it will all make sense in the end. But if anyone has any questions at the moment, please feel free to let me know. I do have the rules right here next to me, and I am not afraid to use them. So if you need me to go through and read through something for clarification, I do not mind at all. So remember, here we go, friends. I have to roll the fuel die first. Welcome in, Timey. Thank you so much for hanging out. So we've got 4 is our fuel. So if I decide to use the fuel, I would have to check off 4 boxes here. All right, and then I'm gonna roll the rest of these. Welcome in, Tech. Yes. All right, Joe. Not a problem, my friend. I know you are currently working, so work away. Work away. Okay, so as you will see, our middle number is 5. Our 2 6s will go up here. So our polar bears and our ice fishing excursion is quite sticky. Yet the median number, like we said, friends, is we are going to move the ship. The number of the median number, which is 5. So we're booking it right out the gate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we only move the boat on the larger spaces. The smaller spaces are for counting if you want to go to those certain excursions. Okay. So we've got all these lower deals. And within 3 spaces, we can go 1, 2, 3 over here to the mountain climbing. We can go 1 here for polar bears and for ice fishing, or we can go across here for some reindeer and some booze cruise. All right, so, but remember the number of passengers you're recruiting for each of them is going to be according to what is on the die there. Now, this is going to be tricksy, tricksy, tricksy. I think I kind of want to start small. I kind of want to start small just for the sake of knowing that I need to get greater numbers as the game progresses. So I think I'm probably going to go here. All right. However, I might add that extra. Yeah, I might add that extra for that heating symbol. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. So if I'm going there, I'm going to heat. But for the excursions, if there are more than one, do not move the cruise ship. You may cross out. Choosing a village. Yep. Yeah, so I think I'm going to do that. And I think it's you have to add the fuel for each color that you're going to be using. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so I'm going to take the brown die with the fuel cost. So that's going to cost me 4. But that means I get to cross off 5 on my brown excursion. And that does not necessarily mean I have to start from the top. At least I cross off any of them, any 5, but I have to be starting from the left. So I think I'm going to do these 5 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I filled up this row, so this ticket has been claimed. And now I will also have 2 pinks that I can do anywhere. So I'm going to do this. 1, 2. Okay. And now with the 2 pink, I'm just going to take it as is. I'm not going to add the fuel to it. I'm just going to take it as is. So that's going to be 1, 2, which completes this row for me. And I get 2 yellows now. 2 yellows. There's a lot of blue ahead, so do I want to start accelerating on blue? Possibly. So let's do this. Here and here. Okay. Now I look at the value. So this is a value of 5 for the excursion. So times 1. So this excursion is only a value of 5. This one is a 6 times 2, so this excursion is a value of 12 there. And that's it, and that's that first excursion. So I did a few combos here. So now when I'm getting closer to my stave churches, I currently have 2 tickets available in my stave churches, which are pretty darn good. Pretty darn good. And that's the first round. All right, let's roll the fuel die again. We've got 3 here. Yeah, it's interesting. It is similar. It is similar, but there are some differences for sure. All right, what do we got here? What do we got here? I see a lot of little numbers. Little numbers. Okay, so our middle number is 4. So we're going to move the boat 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okie doke. And now we've got a reindeer excursion that's kind of high, and the mountain climbing excursion that's kind of high too. But we are within 3, so we can go here to this village. We can still go here to this one with the polar bears and the ice fishing. We can go down here for this reindeer. We can go here for the ice fishing and the mountain climbing. And that's it. And that's all we can do. So, ooh, that's interesting, because I did say I was going to do the ice fishing because I wanted to get a lot on blue, right? So, if I did that, oh, good gravy. That means I would need to take that extra fuel there if I was going to do that. Or I can just take this here. Because I don't want to burn so much fuel. It's only the second turn of the game, right? It is only the second turn of the game. So if I did that, that would be pretty simple. I can do that and... Ooh, choices, friends, choices. Or I can go back here and do the polar bear. That one actually might be a better solution. Okay, so I am going to go back and going to do these 2 here. And so I'm going to keep them as is. I don't want to burn the extra fuel, so I'm going to keep them as is for their values, right? So first I've got the polar bear. So I've got 4 passengers here. So I'm going to do... Oh, good gravy. What am I going to do? I said I was going to do blue, right? So I'm going to do 4 on blue. 3, 4, right? And then I've got 2 on blue. And going to do 1, 2, okay? Then that's a 9. 9 times 4 is 36. Holy smokes. That might have not have been a good one to start with. And then 2 times 4 is 8 for this first excursion. Ha! Well, and for those that don't know, these tiles get randomized. And so they can be placed in any orientation except for the end caps are always going to be in the same. And there also is an additional 2 that you can add if you want to make it a longer game. Hello, Michelle. Thank you for stopping in. Hi, Jess and chat. Hope you all are rested post GenCon. I'm getting there, my dear. I am getting there. I never realized how much I needed sleep until I came back from GenCon. Hope you're doing good, my friend. Okay, next one. Let's do this. 4. All right, so we got some fuel going. Okie doke. Okie doke. Again, we have a 4. The missing lint. Hello. I've also been sleeping much more post GenCon. Yeah, I get it. Ramping up to head to PAX West in September, my only con for the year, so I got to make it count. Yes. Okay, so we're moving 4 here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And these duders go up here again with the reindeers. What is going on? All right, well, we are approaching our first stave church, everybody. So I could do my stave church, but right now I only have 2 tickets, which would not be a very high score. And the likelihood that we would move around, I think we would still be in range. So I'm going to wait, because right now we have the ability to go here to this village or here, or we can cross. Nope, we can't cross, or the stave church. So we've only got these 3 options to go for. Ah, good gravy. Good gravy. Oh, Shanti. Yes, we met each other at GenCon for Weird Giraffe. Oh, thank you so much for introducing yourself. Welcome in. Yeah, it was so wonderful to meet you. Okie doke. Okie doke. Okie doke. This is so problematic. No, it's not really. It's just those decisions that you're like, what do I do here? What do I do here? Okay. I think what I'm going to do, good gravy. Good gravy. This is the worst. No, it's not. It's not. It's fine, everybody. It's totally fine. So my question is, though, do I have to add the extra die for each of the villages? Scoring, choosing a village. Yep, do not move. I think. So if you add the extra fuel die, heating area, cross out the fire symbols. Okay, I think what I'm going to do is I think I'm only going to burn the fuel. I think I'm only going to burn the fuel for one of them. Yeah, I think that's how I'm going to play it. Okay. So I think I'm going to play it for each fuel. If I want to add to that value, I'm going to add the fuel to it. So I am going to add the fuel to my pink. So I will do that one. Okay, so that means I get 5 here on pink. Okay, so I'm gonna do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that one's done for pink. And then for this one for here for 2, I'm gonna do 2 on yellow. Yeah, that's okay. I'm gonna do 1. Oh, that's not yellow. Yellow. I know my colors. 1 and 2. So then that one's done there. This one says I could do an extra blue. So I get 2 extra blues. So I'm going to do 1 and 2, which goes here, which then gives me an extra yellow, which I will do here. And I think that was all the combos. Okay, so I gotta make sure I crossed off all of my tickets. Yes, and now I do the multiplication. So I'm choosing here because I did the yellow and the pink. So I'm gonna do 8 times 2 is 16. And then 4 times 1 is 4. No, I did 5. Right? So does that also count? Does that also count for that? It would be a value of 6. So when you do the excursions, I think you do. I think you add to it. So what I'm going to do, because I added to it, it would be 5. 5 times 4 would be 20. Okay. If I did that wrong, I apologize, friends. But I think if you're adding to the fuel, then you're making this a higher value because you're adding more people to it. So essentially, you're temporarily making it a higher value die. right? That makes sense. It doesn't specifically say, which is kind of weird. But yeah. So that's how I'm going to play it, friends. So because I added the fuel here, that also increased the value of the die for this here. Okay? If I play that wrong, I apologize. This is only technically my second game playing. You score, there is the multiplier, how many tickets you have, and the village. Oh, no, I was thinking for the excursion itself to live in Dyson, LA, I was looking at the die value to how to score this. And so it's a 4. So I know I multiply the village by the die value. But because I used the fuel, did I temporarily make this into a 5 instead of a 1? That was what my question is. So that's how I'm playing it, at least. But I added to the fuel. To that. So I temporarily made it a 5. So yeah. Okay. That's how I'm doing it. It's fine. It's fine. I'm just a human. Sometimes I make mistakes. Okay. For our fuel. All right. Ooh, we got a nice little colors here. 1, 2, 3. So we're moving 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, great. Yes. Great, great, great. Okay. So I'm going to do my stave church. So what we do for the stave churches is you just take all the colors. You don't take an excursion die. You take all the tickets and you multiply it by the village number. So all my completed tickets I have. So I have 1, 2 tickets, 3 tickets, 4 tickets, 5 tickets times 2, which is 10. So that's my stave church. So that's what I'm doing for that one. Okay. See, I'm still looking. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. This is fun. So yeah, I think that's what it is. Gus, if you're still here in the chat, that would be really awesome if you can help clarify that too. But you're probably busy working and lurking, as per usual. Okay. Oh, and one thing I did not mention, now that I'm going back to it. So we have a movement of 3 from where our boat is, but you have the ability to move up to 3 additional spots throughout the game. So let's say I wanted to reach something that was 4 away. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's say I wanted to use this village. I could cross off one of these +1s to move an additional spot, or 2 spots, or 3 spots. But it's just a one time for just that turn. You can increase it just that one time. Okay. So yeah, so I did the stave church there. We are coming around the bend, everybody. Coming around the bend. Oof, got a lot of fuel. Lots of fuel. Okay. Ooh, our middle value is a 2-fer. So we're just gonna go bloop bloop. Just a little jaunt. We're slowing down. We like jutted out of the gate super fast, and now we're slowly cruising. So we have, oops, don't move the river. We have this one. We also can go to the Stave Church. You can go up here, and we're not close enough to go here yet. But like I said, again, you can add if we wanted to. Okie doke. What do I want to use now? What do I want to use now? Okay. Do I want to go back here? Or, oh man, but that would burn a lot of fuel. Dang. Or I can go here. That will also burn a lot of fuel. Jeepers. Okay. Well, it seems like it's inevitable, right? Unless I can go 1, 2, 3, 4 and use the yellow and the blue dye. Yeah, that's tricky, y'all. That's gonna be tricky. Okay. Well, let's see here. Ooh. Oh, good gravy. Good gravy, y'all. What am I going to choose? Yeah, that's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think I have to go here. I think I have to do this one. Okay, so if I did this, I would have to use the 5. So yeah, I would have to use the 5 fuel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. But that means I fill out 9 on my polar bears. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I got this, and I also have this ability activated. And so now I do 2 more on blue, 1, 2, 2 more on yellow, 1, 2, and yeah, that's 9. So 9 and 7 is 56. Yeah. No. 9 and 7 is 63. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 63. Okay. Okay. I feel like that doesn't feel right. Man, I feel like that doesn't feel right. Yeah, thank you, Giggles. Sorry, I was doing I was doing the little trick that I learned in school. Okay. And then the brown, I'm going to do 2 here. 1, 2, which then allows me an extra ticket. And then 2 times 8 is 16. Okay. Okay. We're just going to go with that too, friends. Yeah, that's just so strange. Okay, here we go. Ooh, we have some low fuel. Oh boy. All right. Let's see. Okay, so our middle number is 2. Oh, nope. It's 3. There we go. Our middle number is 3. So we're going to move 3. 1, 2, 3. So we've got our reindeers. We've got the ice fishing. We've got the ice fishing and the mountains. Okay. Okay, ice fishing in the mountains. Ooh, that one looks nice too, but I can't do that because I don't have enough fuel. So I only have 1 fuel. So I can't take any of these because I don't have enough fuel. So I have to do one of these down here, which is not terrible. I could do the brown. I could do the reindeer excursion. Okay, so let's do that, friends. Let's do the 2. So I'll go 1, 2, okay, and then that's going to be 20 because that's a 10 there. And then for the extra village, do you have to, both villages must be in range. I think you still choose the dice though. Yeah, so I couldn't do that. Yeah. All right, so I will wait to do that. Okay, yeah, that's simple enough. Simple enough. Okay. Sorry, this is making my brain hurt. It's quite thinky, everybody. Oh, that's a 4. That was a 4. All right. Okie doke. Oh, shoot. Let me re-roll those. I grabbed them too quickly. Oh, good gravy. Okay. So our median is 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Equal to or lower than is what the new ones are. Okay, well, I've got some options. So we could do here. We can do here. Or we can add, if we want to, add to go up here. Wow. All right. It's getting close, y'all. It's getting close. Polar bear and the ice fishing, they're all down here, which is great. Although the ice fishing one, it'll only be an 8. And it has to be greater. So I can't do that. Oh, Snapdragon. And I can't do that one either because 12 times 5 is 60. Yeah, I feel like I did that one wrong. I feel like I did that wrong. Oh, jeepers. Okay. And all my excursions are done for for reindeer. So, and I can't do that excursion because I don't have enough fuel. Oh, boo to the urns. This is a terrible roll, everybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I could do that and do the yellow. No, I can't because I would have to take that. Oh, boo urns. Ugh. Boo urns. Okay. Yeah, exactly, Tan. Exactly. So you know what? I think I probably played that one wrong. So that was here, and that was a 9. Yeah, 9 times 7 is 63. So, but it was actually a 4. So if I did 7 times 4 is 28. So I couldn't have done that. Ugh, good grief. Yeah, I think I do have to take that. So, yeah, so now I'm stuck. Okay, so Gus, I'm glad you're here because I think I misplayed something. When you take the fuel to add it to a die, does that temporarily make that die the new number? Or are you just adding the fuel just over here? Because what I did before is down here, I had a small number and I added the fuel to the small number. And then I also temporarily used it as the new number for multiplication purposes down here. But I think that might be incorrect. So when you add the fuel die to any of the dice, does that like temporarily make it that new number? That's what my question is. Gus is probably going to be like, nope. You played this incorrect. Because that seems like a huge jump for me to get 63, because if I had a 9 over here, because I had a 4 and a 5 for fuel. So I think that was probably incorrect for me to do that. Which in that case, if it was a 4 times 7, which would have been 28, which meant that I could not go here because 28 is not larger than 36. So yeah, that's the question. When you add the fuel die, you get that many seats on the boat. The excursions, when you do those on the right of the boat, are based on the ticket count, the rows of guests you have finished, and times the value of the village. Oh, okay. So I was doing that this whole time incorrectly. Okay. So you count the number of ticket rows times the number on the village. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it was adding the pips. Okay, awesome. So this stream is just watch Jess play this game incorrectly. Awesome. Okay. So only apply to the seats on the boat. Thank you to Live and Dice in LA. I was confused when you were saying that too, to Live and Dice in LA, but you were also correct in what, Gus, you just you basically reaffirmed what Gus was saying. Okay. Awesome. Yeah, so I'm totally making this up as I'm playing. This is a game to not watch and play. Because I totally messed this up. Okay. Well, that's awesome. So, I think what I'm going to do is I know that I went to These, yeah, house rules. Exactly right. Okay, so these, I had the 2 excursions. So I had one that I went here for 9, and this other one that I had 2 for 14. Okay, so this is 9 and 14. Okay, and then this one I only had the 1, so that one was here for 8. So this is 8. And then for the brown, I did, how did I get 3 brown? How did I get 3? I know I shouldn't have gotten 3 brown. I should have only gotten 2. So this was 1 here, 2 there. So I'm going to do 8. 8 and 16 there. And then for my blue I had 4 here. And then I think that was it. Oh, and the pink. The pink I had 1, so that's 4, 4, and 8. Okay. Yay! Okay. That seems so much better. Okay. That, yeah. Thank you, everybody, for having me go through this fantastic game that I've only played once. Yeah. All right. See, I knew Gus was like, I wish I could play with you, but I'm working. And so now I'm also thinking like, yeah, he probably should. I should have waited till he could have played it with me. So, woohoo! Welcome to Jess Plays This Game Terribly Wrong. All right, back to what I was doing before now. I appreciate you all in my humanity and humbleness of playing a game completely wrong. So, here we go. I am going to do this for 5. Do this for 5. And okay, I'm not going to take any fuel. Yeah, right, Joe? Okay, so I'm going to do this for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so then 3 times 9 is 27. Woohoo! That seems more reasonable. Hey, Biddlestein. And then 2 on my blue. 1, 2. So then I get this one. 4 is 8 there. Yeah. Thank you all. Thank you all for your support. That makes me feel a whole lot better. I'm glad you're all not like rage quitting on my stream and like, forget this. You all understand that I'm human. So yeah, there we go. But I kind of rectified the situation. And it's good that I like came to that point where I was like, hold the phone. This doesn't make sense. How could I have gotten this large of a number? And it doesn't make sense because it was wrong. It's good to laugh about it though, right? It's good to laugh about it. Okay, here we go. 1 fuel. Ooh. 1 fuel, everyone. All right, so we've got 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, we are that much closer to ending the game. Oh, and I need 1 more stave church. Okay. So yeah, I think this time around I'm gonna do the stave church. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh no, I only have 10. Dang it. Thank you for those kind words. Thank you, thank you. It's a fault of the rules. Ben. Exactly right, Ben. Exactly right. Oh man. Okay, so my stave church, because I only have 10. I only have 10 tickets. Oh, that's so unfortunate. So I can't do that one because it's not greater. So I will only score for one of my stave churches. So now I've got, can I get to pink? 1, 2, 3, 4. I could. Pink and brown. So yeah, I'm going to do that. So I'm going to use one of my +1s to go back here for pink and brown. And pink, I'm going to use this last fuel. And it's going to be 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then my brown is 4. Oh my goodness, we got a blunderbuss raid. I have no idea what that was. That was me making some raid noises. Welcome in, raiders. I'm Jess. Thank you so much for joining me on this Wednesday. I'm just wrapping up a game of Riverside. Hopefully you all are having a fantastic day. What was going on the bus with those blunderbussers? What was happening over there? Shout out to them. Let's do a little quick shout out to Blunderbuss. Oh, thank you. You beat me to it, Joe. You are amazing.
You finally.
The lovely Paula. Are we puzzled? Awesome. Thank you so much for the raid, everyone. I'm Jess. For those of you who don't know me, I'm a tabletop board game streamer, also part of the Tabletop Live network, and I often do games and interactions with the chat. I'm going to be playing some Second Chance here in just a few minutes, so please join us for that. All you need is a pen and paper, and you will be ready to go, my friends. But thank you. For hanging out in the stream. I think the shout out froze. Interesting. Well, we'll just do that for now. That's all right. We can see lovely Paula's face and all the wonderful blunderbussers. Thank you so much for bringing your community over here. I hope you all are having a fantastic Wednesday. I am relearning how to play this game that I just bought at GenCon. So hopefully you all can stick around and see how terribly I do at this game. Okie doke. Here we go. So I'm going to do this, and I used to do my pink, and so I did pink, and now I'm doing brown for 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, which gives me 2. Oh, I didn't do that one. Oh, it's 1 brown up here. Whoops. 2 yellow, 1, 2, which gives me 2 blue. 1, 2. All right, and then I'm gonna do 6 times 4 is 24, and 5 times 3. Oh no, it's 15. No, I can't do that last excursion. Oh, boo earns. I thought I was going to get that last one. Ah, darn it. Okay. It's fine, y'all. It's fine. Here we go. Roll it. Okie doke. Oh, that one I messed up. That's a 5. Okay, so 4. We're moving 4. But actually, we're just going to go boop, boop, boop. Ah, and the game ends. Because we don't even take one. Once we hit the dock where we park the boat, we drop anchor, and it's just all done for you. All right, so we are going to add the totals here in our tickets. So I've got 10 and 18 for here. And my excursions, 9 and 14 is 23. 23 plus 27 is 50. So I got 68 there. Beautiful. Yes, right? 19 and 4 is 23. And yeah, okay. This one I only got 2. Oh no, this one too. So I got 8 on my tickets and 8 on my excursions. And so 16 there. 14, 19 on my tickets and 24 on my excursions. So 19 and 24, 29, 39, 43. Right? 39, 43. Yep. And then my 2 tickets here, I've got 10 and 12 for 22. And then my 4 tickets, I've got 10, 18 on my tickets, 24, and 8 is 32, 36, 48, 50, 54. Okay, now I need a calculator. I need a calculator for this. Okay. What did I tell you all? There's going to be math in this game. Math, mathy math. 203 for there. Just to go backwards in time. Let's go backwards in time to where I thought I was going to do okay in this game, and I actually did kind of terrible. All right, so then with my stave churches, I only got 10 on there because I didn't do the last stave church, and my lowest one is 16. Oh, boo earns minus 15. Oh, that hurts. I did not cross the 50 threshold. Ow. Wow. Okay, so 212 is my final score. Last time when I played this with Gus, I got 298. So I clearly was doing something wrong. Yeah. Anyway, that is Riverside, friends. Thank you for joining me for that. I am clearly needing to play this a few more times. I love this game. It is fun. If I can't laugh about losing, then what's the point of playing games, right? So I am going to do a quick little cleanup here while you all sit tight and get out your board game player sheets. The sheet is in the chat. And so now, hey Dutch, you are just in time for the tournament, my friend. So there we go. It was fine, and I realized 3/4 of the way in that I was playing everything wrong, but that's okay. Because like I said, if you can't laugh at yourself when you're playing, then what's the point of playing games, right? So, okie doke, here we go. I'm going to do a quick little cleanup, put a BRB screen on, and I will be back with some second chance. So don't go anywhere, friends. Alrighty, here we go with some second chance, everybody. So in this game, the goal is trying to fill up as many squares as possible, and have the least amount of empty spaces at the end of the game. How it's going to work is I'm going to draw 2 cards, and the configuration of the deck of cards is here listed on these 3 at the top. However, many numbers of shapes that you see on those cards indicate how many of those cards are actually in the deck. So, for example, there's 3 yellow little 1 squares, whereas the greens, there's only 1 of these green H pieces. Okay? So, how it's going to work? If you are playing along at home, you're going to have yourself a 9x9 little grid, or, draw a piece of paper, put out a 9x9 grid, and in the center you're going to put a dot. Why is that important? Because I'm going to give the chat one of these nice starter shapes to go with, so you can start off and draw that starter shape. However, one of the squares of that starter shape must be incorporated with this center dot there. Okay. So, as I'm doing this nice quick little shuffle, giving everybody a chance to get their player sheets ready, I'm going to show you for myself. Here we go. I'm going to draw a card, and wha-bam! There is my starter shape. So I've got to incorporate that starter shape with that center square. And I can rotate it. I can flip it around. I think I kind of like it this way here. So I'm going to do 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 across there. And then this has a little wing here. There's a little wing up here. There's a little wing down here. And a little wing up here. And then I'm just going to color it all in. Do, 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 do. There we go. All right. And then for all of you at home, I'm going to do wha-bam! There's your starter shape, everybody, for those that are playing at home. So again, you are going to incorporate this shape with that center dot being one of those squares there. Second chance! Are you calling for a second chance already, Joe? We haven't even started the game, my friend. We haven't really started the game yet, and already you're calling shenanigans. All right, so I'm going to give these just a few more shuffles here while you all are drawing that beginner shape. I know, you're not a fan. It's fine. It'll be fine. You'll be fantastic. I'm not worried in the least from somebody that has done fairly well in this game. All right, gonna do a nice little, let's make some nice little piles here. Da, 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 da. So I'm going to draw 2 cards for each round. You must draw one of those 2 shapes somewhere on your grid. It does not have to be next to a one you've just drawn, but it must be somewhere in your 9x9 grid. Okay? So, when you do so, you're going to color it in. The colors are not necessary. You don't have to match the colors. They just tell you how many squares are in each of these shapes. Okay? So, all the yellow cards are going to have 1 square, whereas all the green cards are going to have 7 squares. Okay? So there we go. Once you draw one of those shapes, I'm going to flip 2 more cards over. If at any time you cannot draw one of the 2 shapes shown, you will ask for a second chance. That means I will draw 1 card from this deck that is just for you in order for you to draw it somewhere on your grid. If you're able to do so, cool, you are still in the game. If not, if that new shape does not fit, then you are out. You will select one of your empty squares that's remaining and put a number 1 in it to indicate you are the first player out. Okay? Then play will continue until I have only 5 or 6 cards left in this deck. Then I will draw them out one at a time. This is a little house rule that I've made just because of all of you are going to be playing along with me in the chat. It's easy for you to just see things one at a time as the deck gets lower, because the end game will be triggered either A, there are not enough cards in the deck to give everybody a second chance, or B, the deck runs out completely and there are no more cards to flip 2 over to show at once. Okay? So I'm going to be playing a little fun, and I'm just going to use whatever colors tickle my fancy right now. So I'm probably going to, if that confuses you, please let me know. But just so you know, the colors are only equivalent to how many squares are configuring that shape. All right? So here we go. This is your shape for everybody playing along in the chat. And I'll put that away. And now we're going to flip 2 cards. Good luck to everybody. All right, so these are our first 2 shapes. You must draw one or the other, not both. One or the other. All right. Sometimes I feel like when the smaller shapes come out early, it's never a good sign. Never a good sign, because that means less of them are going to be in the deck later on. Okay. There we go. And if you ever need me to kind of go back and re-show stuff, I'd be more than happy to. There's our first shapes, everybody. First shapes. All right, next cards. Okay, got a little bit larger there. Oh, that one's not too terrible. Okay. Yeah, that is my favorite piece. I like the ice cube tray. Okay, so I'm going to do this here. And here. And here. There we go. And again, like I said, friends, you don't have to have it touching a previously drawn piece, but it helps you because the goal of the game is to have the least number of empty spaces. All right. Next. Oh, we've got the single. Ah, okay. Well, now, darn it. Darn it, darn it, darn it. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be all right today. Okay, let's see. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And if anybody needs me to rotate these cards so it can help you visually draw them, I would be more than happy to do so. Because you can rotate them, you can mirror them, but they must include the number of squares of that shape. You can't be like, I'm only going to draw this many squares. It's like, no, you have to draw the full shape. Okie doke. Everything gonna be alright. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Here we go. New shapes. Oh, we got the tiny ones. And a large one. Oh, good gravy. What am I going to do with that? Yeah, I think I'm going to do the twofer. Do the twofer, everybody. The best score I have gotten on this game, I think, was what? Two empties? 3 empties? I don't remember. Gus got 1 empty. Joe, I think, has also gotten 1 empty. I will call shenanigans on that, but knowing how I do, it's probably true. Yeah. Probably true. 3 empties was Joe. Okay, his best. All right. Ooh, we got some larger pieces out now, friends. Some larger pieces. Well, and Wim got 0 most likely. Yeah, Wim surprisingly filled up his whole entire sheet. But is that really a surprise though, Tan? Is that really a surprise when you're playing with Wim? All right, I'm going to do this one here. So that's 2, and then 3, and then 2. Here, I gotta make sure I do a little. There we go. There we go. I have specific pieces now that I want, specific spots for these pieces that are coming up. And hope that it'll come up soon. All right. Next shapes. Hey, what do you know? I swear. Okay, so if you've all played this game with me, there's this funny little story where people think I rigged this game. I think all of y'all think it's funny that I rigged this game, and yet I still don't win. So there has been a time where I would need a second chance for something, and I just, lo and behold, grab the piece that it works perfectly for what I need. And then there are times when I don't pull the piece for other people, and they end up losing. But to be fair, I have never won a game of second chance with the chat before. So y'all can think it's rigged all you want, but it is not the case for me. Yeah, Joe still does not believe me. Slivers. I know. It's silly. It's silly. Oh, man. All right. Next one. So remember, friends, if you can't draw either of the two pieces shown, you have to ask for a second chance. And I will give that to you. Oh, that one's cool. Okay, so I got one here. One here. And then it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Okay. 2, 3, 4, 5 across. Got it. Okay. I was a little nervous about that big green piece, but it seemed to be working out in my favor. So that's great. Yeah, these pieces are a little bit larger, so I'll give you all just a couple extra seconds on those. All right, new shapes. Ooh, okay. This one is interesting. So I've already done the ice tray. So I feel like I need to do this one then. And if anyone needs a second chance, let me know. We're getting close, friends. We are getting close. Close, close, close. All right, new shapes coming out. Ooh, we got a little staircase. A little staircase and an ice tray. And I will need a second chance. No, I could do it. I can do it. It's going to be up in the corner. It's going to be up in the corner, folks. But I can do it. So I'm going to do 1, 2, 3 here. Oops. And then 2, and then 1. There we go. Very nice. Very nice. So friends, if you didn't see on the Instagrams and the Twitters today, my Friday morning stream is actually going to be canceled because the TLN Extra Life Marathon is starting on Friday morning. So I want to be in the chat and give hype to those streamers. But I will be on Friday evening at 8 o'clock Pacific time right here on this channel playing Mega Karuba, which means Karuba with everyone who wants to play Karuba with me. The lovely Gus is going to be joining me for that stream, and we're raising money for Extra Life, which is going to be really sweet. And then on Sunday afternoon, I just confirmed the wonderful, the beautiful Cater Blossom is going to be joining me for some Azul, original Azul, here for my second stream for Extra Life. So yeah, even though I had a morning plan scheduled to do some arts and crafts, I probably will be doing arts and crafts while I'm watching everyone else's streams when I'm not streaming over the weekend, to kind of add to this backdrop, because it's a little bare right now. I don't have, it's, you know, Junosaurus is done, Hello H2O is done, so all of my game boxes and things I have put away in preparation of putting some lovely photos and things up behind me. So yeah, so I'm gonna be doing some more crafting and things to make sure that looks all ready to go for that. But join me if you can on one of those two streams. And if you want to get my complete schedule, you can follow me on the socials there at the upper right of the screen. That way. Upper right of the screen over there is my social handle. You can find me on all the things at Jess_CCG. And here we are with this new set of shapes. Oh, is that the final one? Yes, I think that's the final single we got. Okay, no more single shapes. No more single shapes. Yeah, this is my first time streaming for Extra Life, so I'm super excited. For every $10 donation I receive, I'm going to do a chubby bunny. So see how many $10 donations I will do. That means how many marshmallows I'll put in my mouth. And then for every $5 donation, I'm going to do a sticker challenge where I'm going to put stickers on my face. And that's going to be strictly for the Sunday stream. So my Friday stream is going to be the Chubby Bunny Marshmallow Challenge. And then my stickers challenge is going to be for the Sunday stream for Extra Life. So, but you can view all the things on the Tabletop Live Network, where you can get information on when everybody's streaming and links to the donation page and things like that too. So yeah, it's going to be quite the weekend. Quite the weekend. Oh my, Frank West just announced the Isle of Cats will be available at Target. Oh my goodness. Frank, I should have asked him to get him to sign a copy of it for me. Because I backed the Kickstarter back in 2019, is when I first met Frank and the lovely Sarah, his lovely partner. And they told me about the Isle of Cats, which was fantastic, and I instantly backed it. And I gave it to my sister, who loves cats and everything. And we've been we played it a couple times with her in person, but recently I've been playing it a lot online. And Gus and I are like, oh man, we should have also bought a copy for ourselves. So now that's a good thing to know that it's at Target. Because we have the Explore and Draw, the roll and write Isle of Cats, but we don't have the original board game. So that's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing it, Tan. Oof. All right, we got some... Oh no! Oh no, oh no, oh no! Do I need a second chance? I think I do. Oh, Snapdragon. Yep. It is second chance time for me. Lady T, fashionably late. Where's your confetti, my dear? Shower us with your confetti, my dear. Welcome in. Happy Wednesday to you. Hope you're having a fantastic day. Yeah. Okay, I need a second chance. So I'm going to draw this one just for myself. My second chance is that piece. Ooh, I can draw that. Ooh, go me. Okay. So I can do this here. 1, 2, and 1, 2, 3 across. Like that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. There we go. There's the glitter from Lady T. Thank you, my dear. All right, so that was my second chance. If anyone else needs a second chance, please let me know in the chat, and I will grab a card for you. Otherwise, I'll give everybody just a few more seconds. Joe needs a second chance. All right, Joe, here's your second chance. You're all watching this live on TV or on your computer. There's your second chance, my friend. Hopefully you can fit that somewhere. Yep, still alive. Awesome. Awesome. All right, here we go. Flippity gibbets, the new shapes. Hey. Oh, look at that's the shape I needed, friends. Didn't I tell you? That's the shape I needed. Alrighty. Well, I know exactly where this one's going. Exactly. Book of Nerds with a subscription. Oh my goodness. 1 year sub? Wow. Oh my gosh. Thank you so much, my friend. Book of Nerds is the lovely John, who is my co-host on the J Squared show. Please give him a follow. He does some awesome content. I miss you, friend. I hope you're doing well. Happy Wednesday. You're on a 19-month streak, not just a year. It's been over a year. You have grown a toddler, basically, on my stream. Thank you so much for the sub. I appreciate that. Oh my gosh, friends, look at this. Look at this beautifulness. Look at this. It is so glorious. But I feel like this might be the end for me. These shapes here, there's not too much going on, but we'll see. Howdy, Spitzka. Hello. Welcome in. Just in time for some second chance here as we're winding down the stream. Hope you're having a fantastic Wednesday. Okay. Let's see what we got. Oh, we got another twofer. And a threefer. Oh, man. Okay. Now it's getting tight. Now it's getting tight, everybody. Have to see if I can get more than just 4 empties. If I can get it down to 3 or maybe 2. Oh, yeah. Spitzka has a question for Joe. Did you bring back your partner to the expansion to the game from GenCon? I believe so. If you all are following Phantom Meeple, he just did his GenCon haul, and the lovely Baker Meeple was joining him. And, yeah, so he showed a lot of games that were mostly on Abby's list. That she was like, I can't go. Here's some money. Here's my list. Now go. Oh, yeah, Red Cathedral Contractors. Yeah. Awesome. Yay, some chat going on, some friendly chat in the chat. I love it. I love how so many of you are like in each other's communities, and that it's just such a wonderful space to just come in and be like, oh, hi, hello, oh, hi. Glad you're allowed to be back in the house, Phantom. Yes, exactly right. Too funny. I'll hijack a chat. No, Lady T, no, I'm saying it's so awesome. that everybody can just come in and just mingle with one another. I'm like an overly friendly Walmart greeter. Yeah. But no, I enjoy it. I enjoy having you all here entertaining each other while I'm just doing my thing. So I appreciate you all. All right, new shapes, everybody. New shapes. Yes, I think this is a good one. I can still do this shape. Bump, 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 bump. Ooh, can I do that shape though? That might be a better play. Oh, this might be my last shape though. That might be my last shape though. It's okay. It's okay, y'all. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Da 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 da. Ba da ba 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 da ba ba da ba 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 da ba ba da 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 ba da ba da ba. Woohoo! I might have painted myself into a corner, but that's all right. I'm feeling pretty good about this. Joe, are you still okay? Do you need a second chance? Or anyone else, if they need a second chance, please let me know. We have got a few more cards left. Let's see. Oh no, Spitzka, I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope you can get everything resolved. That is quite a bummer. Thank you for sharing that. I know sometimes it's kind of hard to share some not so great news, but thanks for sharing that. We hope all the best for you and that it gets resolved really soon. All right, Phantom's still good. Here we go. Oh no! It's second chance time for me. Second chance time for me. Let's see. What do I need? For me? Boom! Nope, I can't do it. Darn it. All right, so I'm going to do a 1 here. And Joe also needs a second chance. Joe, here's your second chance. Blup. Oh! That's like my piece, but just bigger. Sorry, my friend. If you could play that piece, that would be awesome. Thank you for doing that. Let me know. Second chance. Yeah. Sorry. Oh, that's good. That's good to hear, Spitzka. Thank you. I'm glad that's some good silver linings, I guess, right? Okay, so Joe, count your empties. He's got 9 empties. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 empties. Reroll to redeem. No, there's no rerolls, Tan. We're not gonna take it. Tan. Oh, and you didn't hear. No one has done it yet, but I just want to play this for y'all in the chat because I think it's hilarious.
I ain't gonna take that reroll.
I just find it so awesome to do that reroll. Oh, good gravy. Anyway. Yeah. Okay, so 7 empties. Joe's got... Thanks for the free third chance. Give me my card. No, Joe, that was me. No, sir. You still have... I think you are still leading, my dear. Currently... Oh, no, because we're in a new month. We're in a new month. So currently, the new score is Joe... I am fun. What are you talking about? I am a freaking delight. So I have 7 empties. And Joe has 9 empties. This is the new scores to beat for this week because this is the first time us playing Second Chance for the month of August. So there we go. All right, I'm going to go back up to the top here as we wrap up. It's still so hard. Yeah, I understand. It is a little bit weird to hear your own voice. I completely can relate to that for sure. But I just thought it was such a wonderful clip. And so I had to add it as one of my chat redemptions. So anyways, friends, this has been a fantastic Wednesday. Thank you all for joining me for this wonderful time together. Who is currently online that we can send you all on a raid train? Because like I said, we have a few more minutes to go before the top of the hour. So if we need to stall, we can definitely stall for somebody. But yeah, all negative tests, both rapid and PCR. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, same here. I just got some general just exhaustion and good old-fashioned con crud, meaning slept too late or slept too short, went to bed too late, didn't eat at really valuable times of the day. So my body was like, no, thank you. No worries at all, Spitzka. I enjoy you all coming in whatever time you want. There is no necessary, like, you must be here at the top of the hour. I appreciate you all hanging out for as little or as long as you have. So thank you for joining me. Again, like I said, my next stream will be Friday evening at 8 p.m. Pacific time. Playing some Mega Karuba with you all in the chat. I will make sure to link player sheets and things. Eat, Crit, Survive, playing Wizard Kittens. Oh, I have not yet rated into them. Eat, Crit, Survive. What happened to the stuff on my shelf? Well, funny you should say that, Switska. I was having things added to when I was doing the different themed months, right? When I was doing Junosaurus, I had all dinosaur themed games. When I was doing Hello H2O, I had like themes with water in the back. And this time I'm actually going to add like community photos and things on the back here. So I cleared it off because I'm going to be crafting and adding some wonderful images and photos and little trinkets that people have given to me to add to this like community board, if you will. So by next week, you will see some lovely additions here on the back. You like the sound of Wizard Kittens? All right, well then, why don't we do that? Eat, Crit, Survive. Yeah, I thought it would be a fun way to show everybody how much I appreciate this community by creating a community space for you all back here. So, yeah, enjoy this new stream. I have yet to watch their channels, but it seems like they're going to be pretty nice folks. Give them some emotes and highs in the chat, but if you got a raid and run, not to worry. I appreciate you all hanging out. If you're familiar with Mr. Imp, that's who it is. Ah, I see. Very, very cool. So yeah, friends, if you want to hang out for the raid, feel free to. If not, thank you so much for joining me today. I will be back on Friday, like I said. And until next time, stay safe, enjoy your board games, and I'll catch you on the next one. Bye, everyone.